That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait. Shit up there like a Saturday. Listen to me how I beat the speed up like a battle.
Yo, what up, guys? This is your boy Kofi with KO Sports Talk, back with another video, man. And in today's video, we're going to be discussing the Keenan Allen trade. Oh my gosh. Ryan Poles, this was 2 days ago, made an absolute blockbuster trade and traded for that fourth round pick to the Los Angeles Chargers for Keenan Allen. So the offense is consisting of DJ Moore, you got Keenan Allen, you got Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett, DeAndre Swift, and of course Major Fields, man. And with this offense on paper, it looks like it's going to be one of the most explosive offenses since the 2013 Chicago Bears, when we had Alshon Jeffrey, freaking Brandon Marshall. Maybe even be better than that team, man. This could be like one of the most explosive offenses in Bears history, and especially we still got that number 1 overall draft pick and the number 9 pick, and we can still get some more. Ryan Poles is making moves, man, and this move right here signals that he wants to win. So, welcome, guys. This is your boy Kofi, and I got my co-host Chuck Full Damage Miller, and we're going to be talking about the breakdown this trade, and also we're going to be also looking at Keenan Allen. He had his interview today with the Chicago Bears, and we're all going to be addressing this today. But Charles, I just want to get your thoughts about this trade, and pretty much how is it going to transform the Chicago Bears offense, and where does it also rank in terms of offense in the NFC North? So, thoughts.
Let me see. What's the word I want to say? Blockbuster. People, welcome out there in KO Sports Talk land. My name is Chef Full Damage One, and biggest Bears fan, and let me tell you, Chef Poles is cooking. Our general manager is one of the best general managers in this game today. This dude knows how to build, and he is building masterfully here in Chicago. Coach, I love this trade. And what this trade does is even more that the Bears are building for a glorious success. We're trying to build a championship team. We're not half-stepping with this in any wise, bro. We coming for the crown. I argue with Green Bay fans all the time, and all Green Bay fans want to talk about is how many ways they beat the Bears. I don't care if you beat us if you're not winning anything, because beating the Bears is not the creme de la creme. It's not the crowning jewel. The crowning jewel is to get what Patrick Mahomes is getting every year, to get a Super Bowl visit, to get a Super Bowl championship, to come home with the crown sitting on your head. That's what the crown is right there. And I'm watching Ryan Poles. This dude is building masterfully, bro. Think about what he just added to this team. Last year, he added DJ Moore. We already had Cole Kmet and Justin Fields, but then you added DJ Moore. Then on top of DJ Moore, now you go and add Keenan Allen, Gerald Everett, DeAndre Swift, and we are still in position to possibly snag Marvin Harrison Jr. with a number 1 pick or a top 5 pick. Come on, man. You've got to tip your cap to this guy, bro. This is unbelievable. And let me explain to you all, and I'm sure, Coach, I might be getting ahead of myself, but we'll get into it down the road here. But let me let you all know what this does for a Bears offensive attack. Offensively, it makes us near unguardable. It makes us unguardable. Think about the dynamics of this offense right now. Keenan Allen is a true slot receiver. This guy's not going to play on the outside. He's only going to play on the inside. But boy, what he can do from that spot is incredible. And I'm sure we'll get into the numbers and get into this breakdown later on, Coach. So I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. This is beautiful, Bears fans. This is beautiful. And it doesn't, and let me say this too, it doesn't really matter at this point what quarterback you put in here. And I'm saying that. Yeah, I'm saying it that way. All you need is a quarterback who can throw the ball, see them, reach at this point. I'm gonna let you also know something. I have no idea in my I have no concept in my mind that tells me that convinces me at this point that Ryan Poles will trade away Justin Fields. There's absolutely no sense to that at this point. You're building to win, and as Ryan Poles said last year, King Poles said last year, you're building to win now. The man wants to win now. You're not trying to wait 2 or 3 years down the road until a rookie quarterback gets his head together and figures it out. He's not trying to wait to that, people. That man wants to win, and he wants to win now, and he's building the team like he wants to win now.
Exactly, man. And am I hearing an echo? Okay, sorry. But like I said, yeah, for sure, man. Ryan Poles, he's definitely trying to build a winner, and a lot of Bears fans, they were like beating at the gun. When is Ryan Poles going to make a big move? Because they were like saying, okay, the signing of Kevin Barrett, you know, you had the signing of DeAndre Swift, you had the signing of Gerald Everett, and you had the signing of that center Shelton from the Los Angeles Rams. And
right.
And people were saying, when is Ryan Poles going to make a move? And lo and behold, at 9 p.m., around 9 p.m. Around Central, he goes and makes a blockbuster trade with the Los Angeles Chargers, and gives the Chargers a 4th round pick for Keenan Allen. I think this is a steal, man, because what 4th round pick is going to be better than Keenan Allen? Keenan Allen is already having a Hall of Fame type of career. You know, he has over 10,000 yards in his career, and he's like I think one of 32 wide receivers, I'm not mistaken, in NFL history to have 10,000 yards in his career, man. And like that's Hall of Fame worthy numbers. And he has he has 6 1,000 yard seasons in his career. And so, I mean, this guy, he has Hall of Fame written all over him, you know. Not only that, this guy, he's very technical with his route running. You could put him all over the field. You could put him on the outside. You could put him in the slot. You could put him anywhere on the field. And the guy is very effective. And especially when it came to NFC North teams, this guy, he completely terrorized NFC North teams last year. Like against the Minnesota Vikings. He had like 215 yards. I think like 10 receptions for 215 yards. And against the Detroit Lions, he had like a couple touchdowns, over 100 yards against the Detroit Lions. And like
one of those things go by. I think he had like 15 receptions.
15 receptions. Yeah, 15 receptions for like 116 yards, and like 10 plus receptions against the Green Bay Packers. Don't quote me on it, for like 106 yards. So, I mean, this guy, he was terrorizing the NFC North, you know, with his route running. You know, you could put him all over the field. You could put him in jet sweep. The guy's very, very effective. And he was a big part of that Los Angeles Chargers offense, you know, for pretty much his whole career, when he was with Phillip Rivers, when he was with Justin Herbert. And so, especially for the Los Angeles Chargers to lose a key part of the offense and add and bolster to the Chicago Bears offense, I think whoever is the quarterback, I mean, we already know it's going to be Justin Fields, but even if it's a young quarterback like Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels, whoever it is, this is really going to help whoever is going to be at quarterback, because you have a reliable number 1 target, not just DJ Moore. You got 2 reliable number 1 targets on this team. And like you said, we're not even adding to the fact that the Bears, they have that number 1 overall pick. They could trade down and get a haul of picks, or get Marvin Harrison Jr. or Roma Dunze, Malik Neighbors. It doesn't matter. But this is definitely going to add and bolster this Chicago Bears offense. And
can I say this, Cole? Is it just me, bro, or is Ryan Poles a fleecing major, bro? Because it seems like this dude is fleecing teams, franchises, for all that they got, bro. This is crazy, bro. The man did the same thing to the Carolina Panthers last year. Not only did he get DJ Moore from them and their number 1 pick for this year, but he also went back and finished the fleecing job by taking their starting running back, Deontay Foreman, and also their starting quarterback, PJ Walker, and bringing them over to the Chicago Bears, bro. Now he's doing it again, bro. Maybe not to the extent that he did last year, but he did it with the Chargers this year, bro. He went and fleeced them for a 4th-round pick. He walked away with Keenan Allen, and not only did he get him, but he went and stole their tight end, their starting tight end,
Gerald Everett, yeah,
and brought him over. And he even got one of their special teams guys who is a backup, a linebacker, and brought him over. He's got some African names. Guys, forgive me for not being able to.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, I think it's Ahmed something. I forgot how to pronounce his last name.
But these are fleecing jobs. He's doing this for 1 pick in each situation, bro. We gave away 1 pick last year and got all this team. They took all the starting offensive firepower for the Carolina Panthers. Now we get the Chargers 1 pick. It wasn't even a 1st-round pick this time. We're talking about a 4th-round pick, bro. They gave a 4th-round pick away, and we leaving with Keenan Allen, Gerald Everett, and a backup linebacker. Come on, bro. This guy is phenomenal, bro. We're gonna start calling him King Post. This is King of the North, bro. This is King of the North.
In regards to his contract, right? He only has 1 year left of his contract because I think what's his name? The general manager. He was in talks with Keenan Allen, and he was trying to see if Keenan Allen could take a pay cut, and Keenan Allen didn't want to take a pay cut.
Yeah, why would he, bro? You got 1 more year left, $23 million stab on the contract. Unless you're talking about restructuring his contract to extend him, it makes absolutely no sense at this point in his career for him to take a pay cut. It just doesn't, bro.
Right, and I think with his age, you're right. I think he's going to be 32 this upcoming season.
Yeah,
and so I guess they wanted to kind of get younger. I don't know if with the salary cap, with his numbers and the fact that I guess he wanted to factor in that his age is going to be 32 this upcoming season. But I think with the type of caliber that he is, I don't think he's going to slow down. I think he's going to age gracefully, into throughout his 30s. I don't know about the Bears.
He already has been aging gracefully.
Right.
This for 11 years, bro. Non-stop, 10, 11 years, man. And he has like 7, 8,000 yard receiving seasons.
Right.
That's incredible. And he just had another one last year, bro.
I think last year was his career year. He had like over close to 1,300 yards.
Right.
One of his best years last year.
Same number DJ Moore had last year, people. And you guys know we're amping up. And what I love about Keenan Allen, bro, is Keenan Allen is great against man defense and against zone defense.
Zone defense, right? Man to man.
Oh, yeah. So it really doesn't matter how you call yourself defending him. This guy, and we need to watch some game film on him, bro. We really do. Because this guy is phenomenal at breaking down the cornerback that's standing in front of him, bro. He will put a cornerback on an island and shake, rattle, and roll all over a dude's head, bro. That is what he is. He's a master at manipulating cornerback that's standing in front of him, bro. This is how you get longevity in that field. You master your craft, and that's what Keenan Allen is. He's a master of his craft, bro. This guy is great. And while I'm thinking about it, Coach, let me drop this out here, bro. This was on my mind this morning as I was watching Keenan Allen with this early morning press conference with the Chicago media. I heard one of the media pundits, I can't call the name right off the bat, but I do believe it's from the Gridiron podcast. I believe it's one of those guys. They asked
Monsters of the Gridiron.
Monsters of the Gridiron. There you go. They asked Keenan Allen, how would he feel about playing with a young rookie quarterback? What that would mean to him? They asked him, did he know Caleb Williams? Because I believe he's from USC. Did he know Caleb Williams? Had he been to any other games?
Oh, you're talking about the interview he had today with the Chicago Bears.
Yes. They
actually got it up here. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And you guys, once Coach plays it, you guys may get a chance to hear this. But they asked this man, what he felt about Caleb Williams. They just completely insulted, pissed on, glossed over, act like he didn't exist. They completely glossed over Justin Fields. Like this man is not here. I'm going to let you guys know something right now. If Justin Fields stays here in this town and he blows up and he makes his team great and they go potentially to a Super Bowl in the next 2 to 3 years, I don't want to hear nothing, no hype, no praise from none of these bastards in Chicago media, because you guys are jerks. Insulting.
You guys are terrible.
This is you're piss poor. This is piss poor excuse for journalism. Do you know how insulting it is for you to sit there and talk to this man, talk to Keenan Allen about another guy that's not even on this team, when you got this man sitting in house as your starting quarterback? This is ignorance at its finest. This is stupid, and you bastards don't deserve players that come to this town to help this team be great. Y'all don't deserve to be interviewed by him. And I hope Justin Fields boycotts the hell out of you bastards when he is shining. I hope when this team is thriving and Justin Fields is having great moments, that he ignores the hell out of you guys like y'all just did him in this press conference. That was it. That was it.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really terrible. And oh my God, like Chicago media. I mean, I even like heard people call me delusional for the fact that, oh, we're gonna keep Justin. People like a lot of people keep talking about, this whole, Caleb Williams and Justin debate, but like it just seems like everybody, like a lot of them just hate Justin. They just want half of the fan base, more than a little bit over half of the fan base want Justin Fields out, or they already accepted the fact that Justin Fields is out. Freaking Harrison Graham, with Chicago Sports Now, they're saying, oh, Justin Fields is probably going to get traded. They already accepted the fact Justin Fields is already going to get traded. Freaking Adam Hogue and Adam Johns, Hogan Johns, they already accepted the fact, oh, Justin Fields is gone. Sports Mockery, Eric Kramer. I'm calling all you guys out. I'm keeping receipts. Eric Kramer, not Eric Kramer. Yeah, Eric Kramer, former Chicago Bears.
And let me say this, Cole.
Go ahead.
Once this trade of the number 1 pick comes and Justin Fields is still in town, God willing, Cole, we got to do. You got to do me a favor, and you got to splice up the video. You got to do some editing, bro. I'm gonna give you a job to do here, bro. I need you to go to every one of these shows, every one of these podcasts, with all of these so-called experts, and I want you to splice and piece together a video for every single one of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is a guaranteed foregone conclusion. Put it together so that we can show the world.
I'm calling everybody.
Listen, people, listen.
670 The Score, Danny Parkins, freaking Lawrence Holmes, all you guys. Tom Waddle, freaking David Kaplan, who's that big dude? Jonathan Hood, all of you guys. I'm calling out all of y'all.
And not just Chicago, all of them across the sports world, bro. Chris Canty, Louis Reddick, Shady McCoy, Emmanuel Ocho,
Joy Taylor.
Joy Taylor, and any
all
of
these
other idiots who already know without a shadow of a doubt in their mind that this man is going and that we're taking Caleb Williams number 1. Newsflash, people, hear this good. Y'all don't make the decision. This is not y'all decision to make. This is Ryan Poles' decision to make. So regardless of what the hell y'all talking about and what y'all want to see happen and what y'all believe is going to happen, guess what? This man is going to do what he deems is best. That's why he's getting paid to be the general manager of the Chicago Bears, and you're not. See this guy here? See this guy behind me? This is our captain. He's guiding this ship. He's the one that's going to take us to glory. Whether y'all want to accept that or not. And I'm letting you know right now, King Bose is on board with that guy right there. He's on board.
And you know what's so sad is that, I know we don't like the Packers fans, but it's nothing worse than having your own fan base. Nothing worse than having your own fan base turning against your own quarterback. Nothing is worse than that. And I can't stand people who are like that. That's why I'm going to probably do a part 3. Fair weather Bears fans. I made a video a long time ago about Fairweather Bear fans, but this one just takes the cake, bro.
Yeah,
This one
bro.
just takes the cake. These Fairweather Bears fans, I don't want to hear none of y'all, you Fairweather Chicago sports media, saying you support your Chicago sports team. Some of you content creators who are making fun of Justin Fields, calling us Justin Sexuals. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Ghost of Loser Tribe. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Some of you content creators talking trash about Justin Fields. I'm gonna make a fair weather part 3 video coming up. And yeah, I'm gonna do that, Chuck. I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna take up that
Yeah,
job.
let's get some editing working, bro. Let's get some splicing working.
Yeah, when Ryan Poles trades that number 1 pick, I don't want to hear a peep from any of you guys. Any one of you sports media fans saying, "Oh, when Justin Fields takes his team to the playoffs, when he gets us a couple of playoff wins, I don't want to hear a damn peep from any of you guys. Seriously, I do not." Because
don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Ryan Poles is brilliant, and this was great, and Justin Fields is spectacular. I don't want to hear none of that, because you clowns have written this dude off, and for what? What has Justin Fields done in this town that's so horrendous? What has that man done on a football field? Forget the town, because we know he's a great guy off the field. But on the field, this guy's giving you nothing but outstanding play. He's giving you nothing but
literally he's sacrificing his body. He's putting his body on the line to win, man. How many times, bro? Like, I don't know about some of you Bears fans, but me and you, we already know what he's capable of. Me and you, Chuck, we already know what Justin Fields is capable of.
Absolutely.
He, in 2022, in 6-7 games, he was averaging 30 points per game. 30 points per game. And in 14 games, when the defense gave up 25 points per game, Justin Fields was doing whatever he can to put his team in position to win.
Absolutely. 2 games back to back when a man threw 4 touchdown passes.
4 touchdown passes. And up until that point, he was leading the NFL in touchdown passes. Yeah. He was top 10 in NFL passing.
That was before the injury, people, before he got injured in the Minnesota Vikings game, bro. Let me let you all know something. This kid here, he's the real deal. He's the truth. And this is the only future that we need to be worried about right now. We don't need to be worried about Caleb Williams. There's constant reports coming out where, they're brass, people in Chicago Bears brass who have some serious concerns about what it would look like to have Caleb Williams on this team. They got some concern about character issues. Now, me personally, I haven't heard anything bad about Caleb Williams, and I don't want to be one of these people who throws salt on that young man, because he's done absolutely nothing wrong to deserve any vitriol from any media or any Bears fans or anything of the sort. But just like they're doing with Justin Fields, they can't wait to do the same thing with a kid like Caleb Williams. Y'all are destroying.
Oh, they'll crucify him. They will crucify him within 3 years if he's not playing up to the expectations of like they think he's like a Patrick Mahomes. Oh, they'll crucify him. The Chicago Bears media will crucify him. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it'll be the same revolving cycle. And like we said, we don't get us wrong. Caleb Williams is a talented kid. Yeah, he can throw the ball off platform. He can make plays with his arms. He can manipulate the pocket into with defenders trying to make it seem like he's going to run, but he's throwing it. He's always looking to throw the ball. He can make these crazy ass throws with his arm. Don't get me wrong, he's talented. But I'm telling you this: if we were to draft Caleb Williams, like, don't expect this team to make the playoffs. Don't expect him, because he already has his deficiencies. He has a lot of stuff he has to work on. Like in terms of hiking the ball from the pocket, like working from center, because most of his career he's always played from the shotgun. He's never played from the center. And that's what they do a lot in the NFL.
Yeah, to that point, do you know, I've heard that this kid has never, even in his younger days, like high school days, he's never taken a snap under center.
That's what I'm saying, under center,
You can't play this game from one dimension, bro, and be great at it. It's just not going to work. You're not going to win anything playing like that. But that being said, these are not digs at Caleb Williams, people. This is letting you know that the Chicago media is brutal to these young men and what they will do. They will blast this dude. If you got Caleb Williams over here with Keenan Allen and DJ Moore and Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett, and DeAndre Swift ready to go, and he can't live up to expectations because he's a rookie and he's learning, and he doesn't see everything like he should right off the bat, they will decimate him in this town, bro. They will decimate him. I don't care what they say. He's a rookie. You got to wait on him, give him a chance. No, y'all not going to give him a chance. You don't
Look what they did to Bryce Young. Look what they did to Bryce Young.
You don't give this guy a chance. Look at what you're doing to this guy. 3 years, this man is taking it on the chin.
Dude, look what they did to Bryce Young his first year. They were crucifying him because his offensive line and his playmakers weren't making plays. He was getting all the blame. So what do you think they're going to do to Caleb Williams when his first year?
Mm-hmm. He's not generational. That's what they're saying about Bryce now.
That's what they're saying. They're going to say, oh, we should have kept Justin Fields. Oh, we probably should have kept him. I don't want to, seriously. I don't want to hear any of this.
This is why, Coach, I am so glad. I'm so happy that they don't get the chance to make the decision. I'm glad that King Pose tunes them out, bro. I'm glad that he's cooking in the kitchen without all these extra cooks. You know what they say, bro? Too many cooks spoil the soup. And all of these fools will spoil this soup that he's mixing up. This is a grandeur of beautiful vegetable medleys and entrees and beef stroganoffs or whatever you want to call it that he's mixing together, bro. He's making a great meal here in Chicago. Not a salad. He's making a meal, people. And you better hear this. You better hear this good. If we take that number 1 pick, trade down, and end up with Marvin Harrison Jr., all bets are off of how far this team goes this year.
All right. Yeah. So we got this interview, with Keenan Allen. He just had his interview today with the Chicago Bears media. So we're going to look at it a little bit, see what our newly required Bears receiver.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I did. That was my first time on a private jet, too.
What were you thinking about as you're kind of making that cross-country flight and kind of reflecting on how your life has changed here in the last couple of days?
Yeah, I didn't think about too much, man. Just kind of laid down, enjoyed the time with the kids and the wife, and just kind of sat back and just take it all in and actually understand that this is really happening and, just embrace the moment.
Can you take us back to Thursday and just finding out about the trade, how that day played out for you?
Yeah, so I was talking with my agent, pretty much the whole day, going back and forth, with the teams, and when he called me, we was on the phone, and then he said, "Hey, they calling me right now," so I'm like, "All right, bet." And then he hit me with the, "You're gonna end up in Chicago." I'm like, "All right, cool." Got great talent. I know DJ, hell of an athlete out there at receiver, and just picked up a running back. Obviously, the tight end is really good. We picked up a tight end that I played with last year as well, so I was excited about it.
Keenan, were you happy about the change? Were you happy about the trade? Were you excited about a new opportunity?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, do you want me to go to the part where he was talking about Caleb Williams?
This organization has a lot of tradition.
All right, let me go to it.
And obviously,
One place, two cities, but one team.
too much, though. I did it,
Trying to look for it.
Process,
Hold on.
did they approach you, say, do you want, where do you want to go? Or
How does your game help a young quarterback or
Oh, here it is.
draft a young?
Hold on.
If the Bears were to draft a young quarterback, how does your game help a young quarterback or being quarterback friendly in general?
Yeah, I think I'm just a friendly guy.
Hold on.
I'm a friendly guy. I know the zones. I know.
I'm trying to figure out where he mentioned
make plays and beat man pretty good.
Sorry, did you go to any SC football game?
There it is.
Really
That was
well.
it.
And,
SC
That was it?
Can make tremendous plays. It's gonna be pretty good.
Sorry, did you go to any SC football games last couple of years? What do you know about Caleb Williams?
Hell of an athlete. Obviously, he can make tremendous plays with his feet, with his arm. It looks like he knows the game really well, and he's really good.
Have you met him at any point? What's he like as a guy?
Solid guy, down to earth, chill guy. I don't know much about him. I think I just met him once.
Get him.
You'll turn 32 next month.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. This Chicago. I mean,
Not
like you said,
once, Cole, did they ask this.
they
man
never mentioned
about
Justin Fields.
Not once. If that is not the ultimate slap in the face, then what is? This is pissing on a player and telling him it's raining. That's what that is. And Justin Fields does not deserve that kind of vitriol from the Chicago press, from Chicago media. They ain't never got nothing good to say about this guy, bro. They never. What has he done that's got him all of this disdain from the Chicago media? What did Justin Fields do wrong, bro? Let me know on the field or off the field what this kid did to deserve.
The fact that he didn't win against Green Bay, is that probably the fact? Or the fact that you say he doesn't do well against these playoff teams? Is that why? Huh?
Well, I mean, if you give him a team to work with,
Right,
then he does better. And that's what Ryan Poles is trying to do. He's trying to give him a team to work with. You need help to win at the football level, bro. This is a team sport. It's not a one-man band. These people are delusional if they think they're going to put Caleb Williams in the same situation that Justin Fields was in 2022, and this man was just going to come out here and win 8, 9, 10 games. They're delusional, bro. There's not too many Patrick Mahomes that exist on the planet, and even he has to have some help, some tidbit of help. He has to have a Travis Kelce. You know what I mean? He has to have receivers that catch every once in a while.
and he just got Hollywood Brown too. He just got Hollywood Brown, Marquise Brown,
which is a great pickup for them, bro.
Yeah.
That's a great pickup for them. But you put Caleb Williams in this same situation and holler that Patrick Mahomes stuff that you put him in the same situation you just had Justin Fields in 2022. Guess what, people? He's failing and he's failing miserably. He's probably going to do worse than Justin Fields. And you know what these bastards would do? They would sit there and they would stone him. The problem with society, not just Chicago fans, is that we are a microwavable society. They want immediate results, and unfortunately, it doesn't happen. Very true, Ayo. Very true, bro. And these are facts. They want everything right here, right now. That's why they're putting this undue pressure on Caleb Williams. Wherever this kid goes, they're gonna watch him like a hawk. Every time he does something good, they're gonna say, see, I told you the Bears should have drafted.
They want to get rich quick scheme. Get rich quick.
Exactly. But the instant he does something bad, and if he does it more than once or twice, oh yeah, they're gonna really stone him. And he wasn't what we thought. He's the biggest draft bust in recorded history. He's gonna go from, in their mind, from a generational talent to the biggest draft bust in recorded history. Like Jamarcus Russell didn't hit the scene at one time. I'm just saying, bro. It don't get much busty than that. Jamarcus Russell was awful. But they're going to throw Caleb Williams under the bus, just like they're doing Justin Fields right now. And for what? Are they angry that the Bears players like him? Are they upset that Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus are in love with this dude's quarterback play? Are they mad because he's not throwing like Patrick Mahomes, or he's not throwing like Justin Herbert, or he's not throwing like Josh Allen, 50 million passes down the field?
4,000 yards, whatever.
This kid just showed you what he can do with one receiver last year. They led the NFL, bro, in passing. They led the NFL in quarterback receiver tandem passing.
The highest QB rating, yeah.
The highest QB rating. What was that, 146? It's ridiculous, bro.
It was a ridiculous number, yeah.
Off the charts. That's what one receiver. Now you just give him a number 2. And if you get number 3.
You really got 2 number 1 receivers, because Keenan Allen, he was their number 1 in with the Chargers.
1 and 1A. You got 1 and 1A over here. Now if you go get 1A and 1B and Marvin Harrison Jr., look out, people. We may be talking Super Bowl, and we may be talking it very soon. But I'm letting you know, this media is horrible. This fan base is trash. They don't even know how to support your own players, man. That's ridiculous. And piss on you for thinking like that.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. It's just so sad that us, because we don't even know what a quarterback looks like. Us fan base, we've seen the past since 2000, right?
Very true.
since the year 2000, we had what, over 30 quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks since 2000, and that's crazy, man. So it's like a revolving door. Oh, we had Craig Krenzel, we had Rex Grossman, Jim Miller,
Oh,
freaking oh
it's a long
god,
list. It's a long
it's
list.
a
Go.
long list.
It's a long list.
K
Josh
McNown,
McNown,
bro.
K. McNown.
Um,
Who was that guy? Oh my God, worst one ever, Jonathan Quinn. Lord,
Jonathan Quinn, yeah, Jonathan
this
Quinn,
dude,
Brian
this dude
Hoyer.
could.
Remember
He could
Brian
hit.
Hoyer?
Yeah, bro. But at least Brian Hoyer could complete a pass. Jonathan
Yeah.
Quinn could hit the side of a barnyard, bro. I'm watching wide open receivers. Brandon Marshall standing on the sideline, wide open, waving his hands. This dude throws the ball about 6 rows up into the stands, bro. That was horrible. Remember Henry Burris?
Henry Burr, yeah, Henry Burris.
Oh my God.
Caleb Haney. Remember when he took over
Yeah.
during the NFC
Caleb Haney was
championship?
actually decent. He was actually decent.
Yeah, Caleb Haney. Yeah.
Cordell Stewart.
Cordell Stewart, yeah.
We ended his career, bro. Because Cordell Stewart had a great career, bro. We ended that man's career. Chicago was god awful, bro. For some reason, we've always had difficulty finding offensive coordinators who could operate the offense non-offensively.
Yeah, especially Mike Martz. When Mike Martz, remember when Mike Martz got rid of what's his name, Greg Olson? That was like one of the worst things to happen in Bears franchise, because Greg Olson was a security blanket for Jay Cutler.
Absolutely,
like he
bro.
was very big in us. Not Jay Cutler. Greg Olson was a big part in us getting far into that NFC Championship game.
Bro, he was Cole Kmet before there was ever Cole Kmet in Chicago. Exactly.
And Mike Martz, they got rid of Greg Olson because it didn't fit Mike Martz's offense.
Like, hell with Mike Martz's offense. Mike Martz's offense never won anything. They never won anything. They didn't win. And he did that with Mark Bowles, which was impressive.
Right, because they said that he was part of that Rams juggernaut team. Wasn't he part of that when the Rams went to the Super Bowl? Wasn't he a part of that team, Mike Martz? When the Rams during that time, or no?
He was the offensive coordinator. He was.
Yeah, during the time when they went to the Super Bowl. And so, I mean, it ain't gonna work for every offense, and it didn't. Like, I don't understand why you took away a security blanket for Jay Cutler. If it ain't broke, don't. If it's not broken, then don't change it.
Here's the problem, though, and to be honest with you, bro, you really got the Bears brass to thank for all of this that has went down with our quarterback play, because they've never fully invested in the position. This is the first time in the history of this franchise that I can recall in my lifetime that the Chicago Bears have ever really been invested in. They've ever been invested into the QB position on this team. They think they can plug and play anybody in this town. As long as we got this great defense and we run the ball well, that we're going to win. Nah, not in today's NFL. You got to bring more to the table. You know, there's no more Walter Paytons coming out that tongue. Ain't no Matt Suey's blocking in front of him. There's no big Jimbo Colberts in the offensive line for them to run behind, or James Big Cat Williams for the Thomas Joneses to get behind and run. You know, you're not winning games today with defense like you were in times past. Today, they don't want the defense to breathe on the quarterback. So ain't no going to kill the opposing quarterback so your team can win. You better not hold on to a receiver too long, or to holding or pass interference. And you better, God forbid, you headhunt anybody and hit them too hard with your helmet. Oh, yeah, you're getting kicked out the game today.
You get kicked out of the game. You get kicked out of the game.
So they've been forced to evolve, bro. They've been forced to change their outlook and their dynamic, and they needed a general manager like Ryan Poles to come here and help them with that process. Change is hard for this franchise, bro. They don't want to change.
Yeah. They don't want to change.
But Ryan Poles has accomplished the impossible. He's accomplished it. He's got them to change. We're changing, bro. This is a different looking Bears team. This is a different looking Bears team.
And I think with Shane Waldron, with the way he unlocked Geno Smith's how he was able to revive Geno Smith's career, you know, because like you said, up until that point, Geno Smith was a journeyman quarterback, and the way he was
Absolutely.
able to transform that Seahawks offense, I mean, it speaks volumes, and I think
Absolutely.
especially, with Justin Fields' skill set, it's
Hmm.
almost a little bit similar to Geno Smith, in a way, because like Geno Smith, he does have a deep arm, and Justin
Yeah,
Fields, he has a deep arm, and he's definitely going to utilize Justin Fields the right way.
absolutely.
That the way
I
he
think
runs his offense to two tight
mhm,
end set, I think he's going to work definitely well with this team.
I
Go ahead.
think the fool's gold here is when it comes to Justin Fields is that all these Bears fans, everybody, all these so-called pundits and media experts and what have you, these people don't really watch these games, and all of them assume that because Justin Fields had an interception in the game, or he had a fumble when he was running the ball, or he had a misread, or he didn't make a read, or he missed somebody down the field. Everybody feels like there's flaws in his game, that there's a lot of stuff that needs to be worked on. People, I hate to break the news to y'all. There's not a lot of stuff that Justin Fields has to be fixed in his game. This guy is polished in more ways than what you guys give him credit for. He just has never had the weaponry around him
Or the
to
offensive line. He had a makeshift offensive line. He had to deal with this whole career. He's never
and
had a stable offensive line.
absolutely. And when you don't have the time to demonstrate all of your skill set in that pocket, you are going to you're going to look like you're missing something in your game because you're not able to develop it. You're not able to put it out there. You're not able to showcase it. You gotta have time to sit back in a 5-step, 7-step drop back to wait for a play or receivers
To
to come
develop,
open.
yeah.
Yeah, so that you can hit somebody down the field. That takes time, people. If you have an offensive line in front of you, and this is why you see Ryan Poles going to get all of these offensive linemen, and he's not done, people. I believe Jackson Powers is coming from Oregon at number 9 to the Chicago Bears. Mark it here. If you didn't know it before, you're hearing it now. Jackson Powers is a phenomenal center from the University of Oregon. He wants to be a Bear. The Bears want him to be a Bear. And I believe he's coming to Chicago. But you'll see, once his offensive line is in front of him, you'll see the dynamicness of Justin Fields' entire game come into play. You'll see it get fully manifested. And I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, Cole, once he starts lighting the league up, at whatever point he gets all of this worked out and starts using all these weapons, then everybody's going to say, oh, the only reason that he's successful is because Ryan Poles when he got all those weapons for him. That's what
they're going to make excuses. They're going to make so many excuses. Oh, what if Justin Fields didn't have those weapons? I mean, this is people say all they want.
Justin Fields can do when he doesn't have weapons. See, it's not a what if with Justin Fields. He's going through this whole maturation process, people. So you've seen him without weapons. You've seen him with 1 or 2 weapons, and now you're going to see him with a whole plethora of weapons. So you'll get the chance to see.
Yeah, you already saw in 2022. In 2022, his best offensive receiver was Dante Pettis, and guess what? He was still averaging 30 points per game, even with the defense.
By the way, we
resigned. Yeah, for a 2-year deal. Yeah, for a 2-year deal. His best offensive playmaker was Dante Pettis, and he was still averaging 30 points per game. You guys can make all the excuses you want about Justin Fields. We don't care. The only thing that matters is us winning the Super Bowl, us winning at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what the Nick Wrights of the world, the Shady McCoys of the world, the Joy Taylors, the 670 score guys, Dave Kaplan, all you guys. It doesn't matter what you think. At the end of the day, we're trying to put a winning product out there. And the best way for us to win is for you to keep Justin Fields, trade those picks down, get a plethora, a generational haul so you could build around this quarterback. Because Ryan Poles said in his press conference that he wants to do right by Justin Fields. He wants to do right by him. And guess what? He's doing right by Justin Fields by trading that 4th-round pick and getting Keenan Allen, a bona fide number 1 pick who's a legit 6'2", 204 pounds of soaking wet wide receiver. You got DJ Moore on the other side, who's already a number 1. You saw what he did. He had a career number with Justin Fields, who was banging at the door to keep Justin Fields. Best numbers of his careers.
With Justin
Fields. And just imagine if he gets a Roma Dunze, who's 6'3", Marvin Harrison Jr., who's a legit 6'4" wide receiver, 204 pounds soaking wet. 3 legitimate Malik Neighbors. It doesn't matter because this draft is filled with a plethora of wide receiver picks. And even if we don't get those, because you may even get Xavier Legette. Xavier Legette is very underrated from South Carolina, who's who 6'1", but he plays big. It doesn't matter. Like it does. The Bears can go into this draft and still win because of the fact that Ryan Poles was able to put this team in position to be a playoff team. I think this is a playoff team already, in my opinion. I mean, there's a couple holes that we need to fix. You know, of course, the center position. I mean, you got Coleman Shelton on a 1-year deal, but we already know that he's not going to be here that long. You know, he's a legit starting center, but you know, he's not going to be here that long. But you know, with him getting him, you know, you still got Jackson Powers Johnson. You know, you still can get Jackson Powers Johnson because I think he's still going to build the trenchy. He still want to build the depth online. You know, and he has done it already. He's done that already, guys.
Go do me a favor, bro. Put this comment up here that Mike just put out here. He said, according to sources, the Bears have already a deal done with Washington. They just have to wait on their approval on Caleb Williams' medical records.
Wait, which source
Mike,
is that?
You got to cite your sources for me, Mike. You got to cite your sources for me, bro. Yeah, I'm curious to know if that's true because at this point, Mike, I got to be honest with you, bro. I don't believe too many media sources right now, bro.
Yeah, we don't. I don't believe too many.
So yeah, there are a handful that's still credible to me. That's not on this bandwagon, and those according to Adam Mason. Now that's interesting. I'm wondering where Adam got his information from. That'd be interesting to find out. I'm gonna have to go on his page and see where he's citing his sources.
Yeah, where he's got his information from, right?
Yeah, but that's great news for the Bears if that's what's happened. So if we got the deal done, and just so you guys understand the perspective of this, if the Bears have traded the number 1 pick to the Washington Commanders, that means that we're moving down from the number 1 draft pick to the number 2, which ensures that Washington gets Caleb Williams, and we more than likely will end up with Marvin Harrison Jr. plus additional draft picks. That's the kind of deal we want to have. Now praying to God that this source is credible, that everything comes through.
Hopefully it's credible.
Yeah, but if this source is credible, if that's legitimate, I would love nothing more than to see that happen. And guess what, people? That would be good for Caleb Williams. So he's from D.C. He's from Washington. This is where this kid is from. Send him home. Let him play for the hometown team. I'm not mad at that. And it's not like he's going over there, go without a weapon to throw to. He's got Scary Terry over there, Terry McLaurin. He's got Scary Terry over there. Thank you. This is what I was going to ask you to do. Show us some Keenan Allen film.
Yeah, let's see some film. I want to see some film of him.
Yeah. Give a little volume, go. Give a little volume.
Throws to the end zone. Keenan Allen got separation. The arm talent his quarterback by throwing the ball in there. This one toward the end.
Keenan Allen is number 13, people. Watch that guy real close. He's a slot receiver. He's always going to be on the inside. Always going to be on the inside. You want to see what a real receiver looks like? Watch this guy play. And there is no defense. There's no coverage that he's not beating.
I don't want to do too much volume because of copyright use.
No, you good. Now look at this. He went in motion, set the guy up on the outside, and sat down in the hole, sat down in the zone. That was beautiful. That's beautiful. And this is against a Minnesota Vikings defense that runs a zero blitz coverage. They run a zero coverage blitz.
So they're coming at you quick.
They're coming at you. Your quarterback does not have a lot of time, so your receivers have to get open, and they have to get open fast.
And fast.
And look at Keenan Allen. Look at the numbers. I think the guy had like 15 receptions in this game. 15 receptions in this game.
I think he had like, 215
right here. On the outside right here. He's coming back across the middle, sits down in the hole. This is great. This is what the Bears want to see. This is what the Bears want to see. This is what the Bears want to see. Now that's him going in motion. Throwing on the back. Here comes a pass from Keenan Allen. Wide open touchdown. Bears fans, this is the dynamic that Ryan Poles just brought to your team. He just brought this to your team. Look at this pass. Oh, my God. Can you show that one again? Yeah, let's see that one again.
This one.
Oh, my God. Look at this, and look at the catch with ease, with ease. So you
This
put
dude
him,
just gets wide open so easily.
yeah. You put. I love his end zone celebrations too. They always great. You put him on one side of
This
the
is with the
field.
Detroit Lions, bro. This is with NFC North teams. Look at that.
Look at this. Yeah, this is against the Lions. Decimating this team, bro. Decimating this team. Look at these, bro. Look at this. And you're
I
talking
think they
about
came
the
back and
Detroit
beat him,
Lions,
right?
people. You're talking about the team that just left the NFC Championship game that gave the San Francisco 49ers fits. This is what he's doing against them, people. Look at that. Look at that. Sitting underneath the zone, wide open, catches the ball and makes forward progress, makes motion. Beat him over the top with a circle route. Boom. And he's got the breakaway speed. This is a big guy, people. This is a big guy. He is not a little guy.
He's a legit 6'2" receiver, like legitimate. This is
6'2",
against the Packers.
215 pounds. Here he is against the Green Bay Packers. Let's see how this looks like. Yeah, take a good look, T.O. This is coming.
This is against zone. And Packers, they play a lot of zone. They play a lot of zone defense. Packers.
Yeah.
And he's good against the zone.
Look, it's widespread. No running back here. What you got? Keenan beats him up and lets him take him for a walk. With the string there. There we go. Let's see where you at. Where you at, Keenan? Where you at? He's at the top. He's at the top. Yes, he is. Boom. Makes a great catch. Great catch. This dude has incredible hands. I don't know if I've ever
look at this touchdown pass.
I don't know if I've ever seen
motion
pass, bro. Honestly, I don't know if I've
ever seen him take his catch. Look at that catch.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. People, this is what we were hoping for when we brought in Chase Claypool last year. This is what we were hoping for. We didn't get that out of Chase Claypool, but we for sure got it now. We for sure got it now.
I got a question for you, Chuck. Where do you think this Bears offense rank right now in terms of like weapons in the NFC North? Where do you think this Chicago Bears offense?
That's a tough one because Ryan Poles isn't done. This team isn't completed yet.
Yeah, isn't completed yet.
There's still more work to put in. But right now, if I'm just being totally honest, just where we're sitting, because we haven't seen this on the field yet, I gotta put us third in the division, and that's just by default.
I agree.
Yeah, you gotta put us third in the division.
I agree.
The Detroit Lions were putting up great numbers last year, so
I'll put Detroit at number one. I'll put Detroit number one.
The Packers
Green Bay
are
number two
right now because the Packers caught fire at the end of the year.
Yeah, Green Bay's 2, Chicago Bears 3, and
we're 3 right now just by the default factor that Minnesota doesn't have a QB right now. That's the only reason.
They got Sam Darnold.
Right, Sam. Come on, bro. Sam Darnold, really, Sam Darnold. But that's a hard one to call, bro. It's hard to judge that right now. We got to see when the smoke clears and when all the dust settles and everything is settled. We got to see then where we're at, bro. Right now, it's a tough call, bro. We can't really make that call.
Yeah, it's definitely agree.
Yeah, I can only go by last year's numbers right now.
Exactly. And
I hear you, Ron. I hear you, Ron Winoski. He said the Bears are number 1. Okay. Yeah, bro. Hey, that's what we want to be. I don't know if we're there yet, but that's what we want to be.
That's definitely where we definitely want to be. Yeah, but of course I got Detroit at number 1 because I mean last year they got all pro talent all over the field.
Yeah, they lit the league up, bro, offensively.
They lit the league up. You know, Jamison Williams, all pro wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, Sam Laporta. Sam Laporta was like breaking rookie records. Now we're gonna have to deal with Sam Laporta for the next, I don't know how many years, 5-6 years, you know.
Two-headed monster coming out that backfield with David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, bro.
Jahmyr Gibbs, crazy.
And Jared Goff was just on point, bro. That dude was on point. Bro. I got to give him his credit. Except for when he played the Bears. I'm just saying.
Now, like you said, if the defense didn't have that meltdown that they had in the second half with the Detroit Lions, they would have gone to the Super Bowl. They would have gone to the Super Bowl if it wasn't for that meltdown in the second half.
Bro.
The defense didn't
melt
down.
On fire last year, bro.
They were on fire.
Yeah. And so, you know, we got a tough task ahead of us, but we're building in the right direction, people. We're getting there. We don't need another quarterback. What do we need another quarterback for? And tell me, people, what do you see on film? And I'm glad this just came to my mind. What do you see on film from Caleb Williams, from Mr. CW. Whatever. Now we talking whatever. That's Mr. Pitts. He loves the Lions. That's his team. But what do you see from CW? By CW, I mean Caleb Williams, that you haven't seen from JF1, from Justin Fields. JF1. That's the one, people. That's the one. What are you looking at on game? What are you looking at on game film that you see Caleb Williams does, that he's doing, that is spectacular? I'm not going to knock that.
Justin Fields isn't doing.
He's doing the exact same stuff, and even more, people, even more. To me, people, I'm just going to tell you the truth. Caleb Williams is just really a highlight reel to me, bro. He's a highlight reel. I haven't seen what he looks like in a run game. I haven't seen what he looks like in situational football when he doesn't have the space to throw the deep bomb and hit
under center.
Yeah, I haven't seen what that looks like when the defensive pressure is in his face and they're hawking him down and he can't get away from it. What's that look like, people? What's that look like? Patrick Mahomes looks outstanding because he has a clean pocket most of the time. But when the pocket breaks down, then he's able to drift out of it and do those highlight reel plays, those spectacular plays.
Mm-hmm.
If you got Caleb Williams in a situation where he's not behind a great offensive line, and dare I say it, people, if he goes to Washington doesn't have a great offensive line. What's that going to look like with this kid running for his life?
Dude, you already saw what Patrick Mahomes looked like in that Super Bowl against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when he had a pitchy pack work offensive line. He was running for his life.
And got destroyed in that game, bro.
Completely destroyed.
Yeah, destroyed.
Completely.
Yeah. Will you see the same results that you saw from JF1 in 2022 when he had a 7-game stretch where he averaged 25 to 30 points a game with no outside help? Dante Pettis as his #1 receiver. Are you going to still see that out of Caleb Williams? Do you really think that this kid, are you going to really put this on this kid's shoulders and put this pressure on him to come out here and be spectacular and carry the Chicago Bears, the Washington Commanders, wherever he lands, go to a team that's in turmoil? Are you really going to put that pressure on that kid's shoulders to come out here and expect this kid to be outstandingly great in those situations? Come on, man. Y'all not being realistic, and you're being
dude. Look what the Raiders did to Patrick Mahomes too. The Raiders, they were hawking him down last year when he faced the Raiders the second time, completely hawking him.
Yeah,
because he dealt with some injuries, and so it matters. Having a good offensive line matters. It's not just a one-man show. It's not a QB one-man show. It's a team.
And I will say this: if you got a good offensive line in front of a dynamic quarterback, like say a Justin Fields or Caleb Williams, then it's a possibility they can take no-name receivers and make them shine. Yeah, that's very possible. That's very plausible. But if you don't have nothing in front of them to protect them, and you got nothing on the outside for him to hurry up and get the ball away from him quick to take the pressure off of him, what are you going to expect from him? What can you ask that kid to do? You can't ask him to do what's not there to do. You want to take lemons and make lemonade all day. Sometimes you're just going to end up with some sour lemons, people. You can always get the lemonade, people, when those situations. I'll guarantee you there are going to be some growing pains for Caleb Williams regardless of where he's at. I just know this, people. It's not here in Chicago. It can't be here in Chicago. Chicago's built to win and win right now. We do not have time to
and that's what Ryan Poles wants to do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do not have time to wait on a kid to develop in this offense. We got Keenan Allen right now for 1 year. They may want to restructure his contract and extend him for the next 2 or 3 years. He may not want to do that. We don't know. We got to take advantage of it while we got him, people. We got to take advantage of it right now. We cannot wait. We cannot wait. No way. We cannot.
And I think with this trade, it definitely signaled that Ryan Poles wants to win right now. Because he was like saying it takes 3 years in order to develop a team. And this is going on his 3rd year. And Ryan Poles wants to win. This trade signaled that he wants to win.
And he's putting the finishing pieces on it right now. That's what he's doing, people. He's putting the finishing pieces. He's going to complete this offensive line. He's completing out the receiving core. He's got our starting running back, and our backfield is great, just for the record, people. We got DeAndre Swift.
It's upgraded, yeah.
Coming behind him. Plus, we got Roshan Johnson as the change of pace back, which I believe he should be our number 2 back at this point, because you need to change your pace. DeAndre Swift and Khalil Herbert, they're one and the same, but I digress. But that being said, he's got the pieces in place, people, for a run, for a serious run. And if we add, I should say he's getting the pieces in place. And if we add Marvin Harrison Jr. to this mix and shore up that offensive line with one more edge rusher, all bets are off. All bets are off. I don't know what to tell the rest of the league, but we're coming. That's all I can tell them.
Yeah, whether it's through the draft or whether it's through, I don't even know if we have enough money at all. I mean, we really don't. I think it's going to be all addressed in the draft.
I'm hearing conflicting. Some people are saying that we still got $30 million worth of cap space.
No.
Others are saying we got $10 million worth of cap space. What I'm looking at with that, I'm looking at the fact that we only have minimal cash left, and we still got to get these rookies signed once we draft them. So that draft capital that cap space that we have, that 10 million or 30 million or whatever millions it is, that is going to be spent on these
rookies
on their contracts. Yes. Ryan Poles knows what he's doing, people. Let this man cook. Let King Poles, and we gonna crown him, let him cook. He know what he doing.
Yeah, because I think they got to do the QB visits. I think is on the 20th. As of right now, they got 4 more days, right? Because I think they're doing a pro day. The pro day is on the 20th, so that's going to be on Wednesday.
And let me say this, people. I think, if I'm totally honest, I'm gonna say this, and we don't get out of here. I think, if I'm totally honest, that not only did Ryan Poles know, but Caleb Williams knew that he wasn't coming to Chicago. I don't think this is anything that's ever got saturated in his thought process. He knew the Bears had the number 1 pick. He knew the Bears could potentially pick him, but I don't think he had any vision, dreams of grandeur, visions of grandeur about him coming to Chicago. I just didn't see it, bro. I didn't see it. I didn't see it in his body language. I didn't see it in his speech. When I heard rookies or draft picks like Tyler Nubin, who's the free safety from Minnesota, when I heard them talk about the possibility of coming to the Chicago Bears, there's a gleam in their eyes. There's an excitement in their voice. Their speech is up tempo. Tyler Nubin is Chicago homeborn and bred. He said it would be a dream of his to be drafted by the Chicago Bears. And
that'd be a great pick. He could learn from Kevin Baird, for a couple years, sit behind him and learn from him.
With Jackson Howard Johnson, when they interviewed him, you saw an excitement in him with the idea of coming to the historic Chicago Bears. You never got that same energy from Caleb Williams. No, never got that same energy from Caleb Williams. So I don't think that it's really ever been in his crawl that he may be coming to the Chicago Bears. So, but that being said, hey, I hope that kid has a dynamic career. I hope he goes wherever he goes, thrives and be great. I hope he does become a generational talent. I'm not mad at that. I just believe we already got one. We already
have our generational talent.
That's right. That's right.
And that's something us Bears fans don't realize. We don't realize that we already got a generational talent in number 1, JF1. This guy's already a generational talent.
I mean, let me drop this in, Cole, because you just got me excited with that. Think about this, Bears fans. Have you ever seen a quarterback in Chicago that does the things that Justin Fields does? Have you seen a guy that's been able to break tackles when he's being sacked and still come out of there and bust the game wide open?
Break away for 60-yard touchdowns multiple times in a season? Break multiple records?
Have you seen a quarterback that could throw an interception for a TD to the other team and to clean up his mistake the very next play from scrimmage, take the ball 66 yards up the gut to get that touchdown back? When have we seen that in Chicago? When have we seen that? We have never seen what we're seeing in this kid in Chicago. We've never seen it. We've never seen it. And that's just with his legs. We look at the arm talent this guy displayed last year. Not only throwing a deep ball and deep bombs to DJ
He threw
Moore,
17 for 17 at one point in the first half. 17 for 7. Dude was completely perfect against the Broncos the first half.
Look at the laser pass.
Damn near perfect.
That this dude made between multiple Detroit defenders, bro, in that second game to hit Darnell Mooney on an out route. To hit him on an out route. That ball went through several sets of hands before it got to Darnell Mooney, and he put it with such pinpoint precision and accuracy. Nobody else was able to get their hands on that ball but Darnell Mooney. That was the play when he caught the ball, went up the sideline, and then Anzalone hit him with a late hit out of bounds and a big old scuffle. Yeah. But this is what he brings to the table, people. 3-14 his first year as a full-time starter, 7-10 his second year. The third year, sky's the limit, people. Hear me and hear me good. You ain't no Justin Fields fan now. If you ain't no Justin Fields fan, you better start to get on board now. This kid is going to shine. He's going to shine. Everybody talk about he need all these weapons to be successful. Yep, duh. Name me a quarterback not named Patrick Mahomes that doesn't need weapons to be successful. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
That's like saying, okay, let me go into war and not have all the gear that I need in order to fight the enemy. Like,
I'm just gonna
of
kill
course you need a weapon.
I'm gonna kill everybody with this jagged edge knife.
Jagged edge knife and see what it is. All right, bring a gun to a knife. Bring a knife to a gunfight. See what happens to your butt. You're gonna get killed.
You won't last.
You ain't gonna last. And guess what? If you don't put the right pieces around to help a quarterback succeed, guess what? He's gonna get eaten up.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute, Ray. That's cute, Mr. Pitch. You want to put that? He was last in the fourth quarter in 2 minutes.
I don't want to hear that excuse.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You can say that when the game is on the line after this man's already put the team in position to win, and the coaching staff blows it with horrid defensive decisions. That's fine, bro.
Horrible time management.
You can stop talking about last year. We in a new year, bro. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, you forgot that freaking Luke Getsy ran a dumb 4th-and-1 play up the middle. That wasn't even Justin Fields' fault. Like, okay.
Yeah, but see, this is a Lions fan we talking to, bro. He doesn't remember the third down pass where Justin Fields threw a beautiful bomb down the field to Tyler Scott, who, if not for him slowing down and misstepping, for him breaking his stride, would have caught this, and that game would have been over. You would have lost that one too, Mr.
Yeah, y'all would have lost that one.
Yeah, bro. So when you get done talking, I've never seen him in the fourth quarter go win a game, talk about that, and look how he plays.
Or what about when Amir Smith-Marset dropped that pass, against the Minnesota Vikings 2 years ago? When Amir Smith-Marset dropped that pass, we were like driving the ball downfield. It was like 29-22.
Let me debunk this and put a little egg on Mr. Pitt's face right now.
Go ahead. Get him.
He did it in Minnesota, bro, in the second game against the Minnesota Vikings. You remember this laser pass he threw down the field to DJ Moore to put us in game-winning position to kick the game-winning field goal? So, yeah, that's debunked, bro. And I know you're not talking to Jared Goff, just got destroyed by the Green Bay Packers the last time he saw them. You don't want to speak about that, bro. You don't want to speak about that, bro. Yeah, the final score was 29-22, but it wasn't that close. We're not gonna do this, Slim. We're not gonna do this, bro. Not on the air. We do it on the phone, not on the air.
And the thing about Ryan Poles, I like what he's doing because with the process that he's doing, because he wants players to come in and love the game of football. Not just only love the game of football, that want to embody what it is to be a Chicago Bear. He just doesn't want to bring anybody. Oh, look at him. He's the greatest talent ever. Oh, let's draft him. No, he's got to be able to love being a Chicago Bear. That's why he's doing this evaluation process.
Right. And the players that he brings in, you don't just throw money at the win and think because you bring in names that's going to be a winning formula. You have to bring in players that work within the system of things that you're trying to do. Not all players have chemistry with other players. Everybody doesn't have the same chemistry with other players. Not everybody can go to the Golden State Warriors and play great with Steph Curry, bro. Steph Curry's a great ball handler. He's a great outside shooter. He can penetrate. He can dish. Great down.
Catch and shoot. You can do all that, right?
Not everybody can play in that system. Some guys are 1-4 ISO guys. You got to clear the court and let them go one-on-one.
Like James Harden.
Exactly. You got to give them or like a Kyrie Irving, they gotta have a ball in their hands all the time in order to be dynamic and what have you. Not everybody can go and just play in that system. Yeah, okay, yeah. Now you want to clean it up. Okay, Mr. Pitts, Ryan Poe's doing a hell of a job. Yeah, he is. So is Justin Fields. Wink, wink. So is Justin Fields. Just to let you know, bro. Just to let you know. Okay, here's the question.
All right, we're gonna look at the comments. We're gonna have any final thoughts before we head out. Yeah, let's look at some of the comments, man.
Go ahead, bro.
What happened in the last second I played it?
No, we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna.
I know, right? We're not gonna talk about that, right?
The second time that we played them, we finished the deal that we started in the first game. That's what we did. And Jared Goff, for what he had like in combined, he had maybe like 6 turnovers in those games combined. Yeah. We ate him up. Yeah, our head coach is suspect. That's why he's not our head coach. Our head coach is Shane Waldron. That's our head coach. This guy's just a figurehead. He's just a figurehead. Yeah. We already addressed this.
We already addressed that.
He did this against Minnesota. In Minnesota, with all the pressure in the world running at him. And that's very true, Ayo. Fans do not understand what being the GM is. They do not know what that's about. They are clueless. Everybody thinks that they have all the answers, and God forbid the media of any sort should listen to them, should agree with them. The media agrees with them. Oh my God, the Bears are just horrible for not doing what they want. We don't need another quarterback, Ayo. We don't need another quarterback. We got our guy, bro. We got our guy. He's very talented. But what good is a QB in a system that's still needed of the parts to the system? Exactly. And let me say this to your point, Ayo. Fields has been a part of this maturation process. He's grown with this team. It would be sacrilegious for Ryan Poles to uproot him after this is the guy he's built this team around. Every piece that you see on this team right now, he built for Justin Fields to play with. He's not built this so another QB can come in and sit on the throne and take the glory. That'd be the equivalent to Mark Jackson building the Golden State Warriors and Steve Kerr coming in and taking them the championship glory and get. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm telling you.
No. Oh, that actually happened.
Let me stop. I'm telling you. Like Jay-Z said at the Grammys.
Spit your game.
Like Jay-Z said at the Grammys, when I get nervous, I tell
talk your stuff. Go ahead.
Jay-Z said when I get nervous.
Hey, talk your stuff, man. Talk your stuff. Tell the truth. Tell it like it is. It was Mark Jackson's team. It was Mark Jackson's team. Let's be honest.
Not together. Steve Kerr came in and he got all the glory.
Mark Jackson had to go through those rebuilding years, with Monte Ellis, Stephen Curry, freaking Andrew Bogut, all those guys.
Draymond Green, yeah. Mark Jackson went and drafted
all those guys.
He put that together. I just want y'all to know that. But that would be the equivalent of the Bears doing that. You're gonna let Justin Fields.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
Teach you how to dance, and then you're gonna take somebody else to the dance. Doesn't make sense, bro.
And they give him all the credit in the world. Like, come on, like we can all read between the lines, bro. Like, we're not stupid.
Right.
Like, come on.
Right, man. Yeah.
That's
sorry,
like, yeah.
You're gonna say Warrior fans, I ain't mean to rain on y'all parade with that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, anything. Okay, so any final thoughts before we head out?
Go Bears. I love what King Pose is doing, how he's cooking, and I'm just ready to see it shine, bro. I'm ready to see it shine. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Chicago Bears, man. I can't wait to what's going to happen. This next step, we're gonna wait to
spice that video up. Don't forget to edit that video, bro. Because it's
coming. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Video's coming.
Yes,
yeah, it's coming. And I still gotta do my mock draft video. I'm gonna release it later on today. My mock draft, my part 1. because I said I was gonna release it, but now I'm really gonna release it. I have to edit that part out, you know, with my mock draft and who the Bears are gonna pick. So stay tuned for that one. You know, I'm gonna be busy today and tomorrow making like Bears videos, like back-to-back Bears videos. And I'm also gonna be I don't know if I'm gonna be breaking down the Keenan Allen. I'm gonna be talking more and going too much in a little bit in depth, you know, with the Keenan Allen, you know, with his numbers and all that, doing a little breakdown for that too as well.
I really
So
hope
stay
this guy
tuned.
restructures his contract and stays it.
I really hope so too, man. But you know,
I want right Keenan Allen right here, bro. I want to experience
exactly
what the Chargers fans have been experiencing all these years that they've wasted because they have not taken this dude to a Super Bowl.
But like I said, Bears fans, you know, we just gotta, you know, wait. It's a wait and see approach, you know, with the pro day coming up on the 20th and the draft coming up in less than 40 days. The draft is less than 40 days already. It's next month, actually. Wow. That's crazy, man. It's crazy. So there's a lot to be expected this upcoming.
We got a chef in the kitchen cooking while it's going on. Bro. I love it.
Yeah. But like I said, guys, like how we always ended over here.
Yes, sir.
Chicago up.
Yes, sir.
You already know.
Bear down. Let's go.
That's why I'm trying to make a better way. Whole new crib in a better place. Get my people out the hood, we'll see better days. Tell a fan sorry, y'all let them wait.